And to be honest, I still can't say for sure what palisading nuclei are, or what the picket fences should have looked like, but thanks to Dr. Nickerson for certainly trying. For all of us, this journey has been nothing but short. The uniqueness of this class is quite exceptional, and is an amalgamation of different personalities, interests, and backgrounds. But we are making it out together, and without doing any harm to each other. And trust me, there have been some close calls. To even think the school allowed us to use gas torches to melt Technique metal at insane temperatures for all 84 students at the same time, only to pour it freely into a centrifuge that only Dr. McHenry seemed to know the workings to, is quite bizarre, really. In fact, with all the torches, can-outs, and Bunsen burners used over the past few years, we only managed to destroy one computer. Sorry, Sarah. Our creativity as a class is something that shouldn't be overlooked. We managed to power 84 laptops from a mere 2 classroom outlets, and we have the photos to prove it. Sometimes we are so good at taking blood pressure, we don't even have to. Such actions sometimes garnish respect the fact to get on board with our ideas. I mean, Dr. Van McCorda, what were you thinking when you signed up to go to Vietnam with a bunch of third-year dental students who couldn't be trusted with a trip to Rochester? And to have Sean Bowie as your guide? How did you guys even make it back, let alone provide great dental services to those that care? There would never be enough time to thank everyone who had a hand in our education and accomplishments, because literally it was everyone. But I will try my best at a few. Thanks to Dr. Brown for being a solid guy. Thanks to Dr. Wiz and Dr. Ayub for looking at more x-rays in 6 months than any dentist should have to in their entire career. Thanks to Dr. Tapia for being an excellent teacher in a tough class and trying his best with words like sheet and beach. Thanks to Dr. Mendel and Dr. Schroeder for loving sharks so damn much. Thanks to Peter Bradford for being one of the nicest guys in the university and being optimistic when we all got 54th in the second farm test. Except, of course, Wallace, who probably still got a 98, and Ben, who I think got a 20. Thanks to Don Hanneman for doing the work of 5 men and doing it with a smile and a great story. Dr. Connie, thanks for shaving off about $2,000 in our supply costs. We each owe you a beer sometime. You also have the best PowerPoints in dental school, no question. Dr. Starr and Dr. McHenry, thanks for the great laughs. Thanks to Dental Repair Dave for wheeling his card to every class imaginable to interrupt lecture demanding to find Wallace. Thanks to Dr. Fabiano for your caring nature, and of course your weekly blast emails. How boring our inboxes will be without these. Dr. Anderson, this is the University of Buffalo, and we are 4th year dental students, not D4s. Thanks to Bonnie, Sue, Cheryl, Barb, Charlie, and the dispensary staff for making the clinic work. And of course, thanks to the dental assistants for your help and guidance along the way. You are all valuable assets to what happens here at school. Class of 2010. Do you remember the 1-credit course called Inclusion? That's right, 1 credit. But I don't think anyone told Dr. Sobrai this. But no big deal. Every single one of us can explain to you Benning-Engel or Christensen phenomenon as well as Norman Lowell himself. I never thought I would have felt this way about it now, but thanks, Dr. Sobrai. Or how about that guy who came down once to B28 to show us how to wax up a tooth? I just figured him some old-timer in a blue lab coat. Sometimes I saw him in the halls leaving a trail of fragrances as fine as his fur coat. But then he busted out the finest wax that the likes of us never knew possible, with nothing more than a set of TKCs. I mean, the guy created tertiary anatomy without even carving away wax. Thanks, Dr. Garlpo. Your years of service to the school and as one of our course directors will be a timeless achievement of what the school stands for. I wouldn't come getting into your money back because I think Sarah and Patrick have already invested in retirement funds. Thanks to Dr. Glick for accepting the position as dean, but I still don't think he knows what he's in for. But we look forward to tracking the future progressions of the university as new alumni. And finally, thanks to Dr. Joint for seeing something in each of us that would one day make a great dentist, and for your role in assembling this class. We could always count on you for a signature at 6:15. 4 years of study, lab work, patient care, and whatever else time spent in school has finally come down to this day. In that amount of time, we took 208 exams, spent 153 nights in B28, created almost 300,000 CTUs, cemented 1,000 crowns, and made 600 dentures, most of which by Pedro himself. And for that, we are earning our degree. Here we are celebrating our achievements, hard work, and past frustrations. It is now our responsibility to make good use of it. to spread the quality of clinical care this school has always represented all over the country, to continue to uphold what it means not just to be a graduate of dental school, but a student from the University of Buffalo. So others know that this place produces more than just chicken wings that fail Super Bowls. While we'll be running on fumes now, it was all well worth it. There is no dollar sign that can be put on some of the things that we learned here. Today is the beginning of the rest of our lives. Make good use of it and enjoy the times you have, as really we are entering one of the most honorable, trustworthy careers there is. It will be our job to defend this. When times get tough, remember what 100 burning plastic teeth smell like, and the time spent polishing your dentures with pantyhose so Dr. Kim would approve it. And things will suddenly feel better. Congratulations, class, and Godspeed. I now have a very special honor to introduce this year's Educator of the Year. This guy's background is actually pretty boring. He was a commercial fisherman for a little bit, spent some time as a roofer, played with some bands, he sails, he shoots black powder. Is a father of only 8, and between all this, squeezes some time to be one of the best oral surgeons we could ever see. You couldn't find a more genuine and nicer man than he, and we are all lucky not to have just met him, but been able to work and learn by his side. We will all be better dentists because of it. So I would like to have Dr. Michael Hatton, the 2010 Educator of the